I ignored my camp instructor's warning and discovered the haunted woods. I never should have opened that door. Felt wrong. Heavy. The kind of door that whispers secrets of things better left undisturbed. After a long day of canoeing, the campfire crackled behind me, warm and inviting. My friends were laughing, roasted marshmallows in hand. I should have joined them, but curiosity tugged at my insides. The instructor had warned us. "Stay away from the woods after dark," she said, her voice low, almost frightened. I laughed it off at the time. Silly stories to scare kids. But as dusk crept in, the shadows stretched, and the woods took on a life of their own. The air turned cold. A chill snaked down my spine. I stepped outside the cabin, breath visible in the night. The darkness enveloped me like a wet blanket, thick and suffocating. Trees loomed, twisted forms that whispered unintelligible secrets. The ground beneath my feet was damp, each step squelching, breaking the eerie silence. I could swear I heard soft murmurs, lighter than a breeze, more like breath once, twice. I pressed deeper in, pulse racing. Something rustled in the underbrush. I turned, half expecting someone to jump out, but nothing, just shadows dancing, teasing me. My heart thudded, felt wrong, so very wrong. Branches scratched against each other, producing a sound like fingernails on a chalkboard. I felt watched. The air hung heavy with dread. I stumbled upon an old tree, its bark twisted, gnarled, its very shape wrong. Felt alive. A sense of foreboding washed over me. I touched the bark. It was warm, almost pulsing under my fingertips. My stomach churned. Then came the whispers again, clearer this time. They surrounded me. Words tangled in my mind. Incoherent but urgent. My skin prickled. I was not alone. I could feel something, a presence lurking just beyond the trees. I scanned the darkness, breath hitching. Suddenly, a twig snapped loudly behind me. I whirled around. The shadows shifted unnaturally. My heart raced. Fear clamped down. Was it just the wind? Or something worse? I wanted to run, but I stood frozen. The whispers grew louder, turning into frenzied chatter. My mind screamed for escape, but my legs wouldn't move. Then, I saw a figure just beyond the trees, almost hidden. It moved with an unsettling grace, shifting in and out of sight. I opened my mouth to scream, but no sound came out. Cold settled into my bones. The figure moved closer. "Hey! Before we continue with this amazing story, I need to give you an important heads up. Many subscribers have reported that YouTube unsubscribed them without warning. Take a quick second to check the red button below to make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. I'd hate for you to miss any of the exclusive content coming soon, and while you're there, smash that like button, it really helps me out with the algorithm. Oh, and tell me in the comments, which city are you watching from? I love getting to know every amazing person who's part of this community. Your participation makes all the difference. Let's connect. The figure drifted closer, slipping between the trees like smoke. My heart thundered in my ears, drowning out the whispers that beckoned from the depths of the woods. I forced myself to blink, to focus, but the darkness seemed to pulse, breathing in tandem with the warm, living tree at my back. Cold dread coiled around my throat. Please, I thought, desperate for it to be just my imagination. But the metallic scent of fear seeped thick through the air. A flash of pale skin against the pitch-black backdrop sent a jolt of panic through me. It wore no clothes, no face to identify, it was simply there. A distorted silhouette against a world I no longer recognized. I tore my gaze from the figure, recalling the campfire laughter that seemed a lifetime away. My friends would be searching for me soon, had to be. Yet the thought of returning through the haunted veil of trees felt more terrifying than whatever was watching me. I swallowed hard, the sensation like a stone lodged in my throat. The whispers surged, overlapping like a distorted radio transmission. Fragments of phrases clawed their way into my mind. Darkness, never leave, and chillingly, join us. Each word wrapped around my thoughts, squeezing tighter with each repetition. That presence wove through the forest as easily as the wind. I lifted my foot, hesitant to step back toward the cabin. But it was impossible to remain anchored here. With a shaky breath, I turned, breaking the spell that held me captive. The expanse of the woods felt limitless behind me, an invisible force tugging at my limbs. The tree throbbed beneath my palm as if warning me to stay. I recoiled from it, the warmth now an unbearable heat. I stumbled forward, breathless, heart racing. The darkness seemed to reach for me, fingers made of shadows wrapping around my ankles. My mind screamed for me to run, and finally, I did. Each hurried step sounded like thunder against the damp earth, forcing the whispers into a chaotic frenzy. Too late, they shrieked. I glanced back, half expecting to see the figure chasing after me, but all I saw was the forest's oppressive black void. Laughter erupted from somewhere deep within those trees, not joyful, not playful, but a low, cruel mockery that spat at my naivete. I stumbled, my feet catching on